In this JavaScript tutorial, I'll go over breaking out of multiple loops. I have three loops here. First loop has the value I, which loops over until I reaches 2, and then also j and k, and then I'm printing out I, j, and k here for every iteration in k. So if you open this in Firefox, currently it is displaying like 000 for first iteration, and then 001, and so on. So currently, let's say if you put a break here, all this does is this outer loop that's over here, it will just break out and go over here, which will then just continue basically with this loop. So if you put a break here, when k is 0, it'll print this out, and immediately this will break out of this inner loop. So if you refresh, it will take away all the rows that end with 1, because k is just displaying a 0 and then 1, and then once k becomes 2, it just exits this inner loop. So let's refresh. As you can see, so let's say if instead of this you wanted to break out of this loop as well, you can do so with labels. So I'll put loop 1 here, and then loop 2, and this is loop 3. So let's say you wanted to break out of loop 2 as well and just go to this loop for the next iteration. You can do like this, loop 2. So break, and then whatever label is there, like this is label 3, this is 2, so it will also break out of this and go to this. So if you save this and refresh, it should also remove these, because the lines with 1 in the middle, because in the first iteration this will be 0, and then it will go here, this will also be 0, and then it will go here, this will be 0, and then it will print out 0, 0, 0, and then break up to loop 2. So it will break out of this loop, it won't go any further to 1, it will break out of this loop as well, it won't go further to where j is 1, and it will just come back here where I will become 1, and this will be 0, and this will be 0, and it'll display 1, 0, 0, and then it'll break again of this loop and come here, and this time this will become 2, so it won't print anything. So basically only the first row here will be displayed, and also this row. So if you refresh, as you can see here, you can also break out completely by doing loop 1, whatever the first loop was. In this case, it will just print first 0, 0, 0, and then since the break comes after I'm printing, it will just break out of all 3 loops and continue on after, if you had anything after this curly brace. So if you save this and refresh, it should just display 0, 0, 0. So basically this is how you can use labels to break out of multiple loops at once. If you like this video, remember to subscribe. If you have any questions, do leave a comment. Thank you.